For those of you who missed this week's episode of the Shadowspark Chronicles, here's what's happening. Our group awakens from a much-needed rest and discusses what needs to happen next. It is decided that Gwynton and Oz inform the church and speak to High Priest Clester about Marin's kiss being a man-made plague. They found evidence that District Manager Caldera Stout is involved in the plague's creation, and Clester warns them that accusations without definite proof is a death sentence in Candor's Keep, and that they should be really careful who they put their trust in. They inform Clester that while they were searching the mausoleum, the undead Athan Shadowspark was released from his eternal slumber. They believe him to be some sort of lich. Oz and Gwynton leave the church and head to the West Yards district looking for District Manager Tara Proudmore to see about selling Hugh's home. Meanwhile, Bishop and Marsland and Jade head to the academy with the logbook to talk to Archmage Drusilla and inform her that the plague is man-made and that they would like her to compare the handwriting to that of District Manager Caldera Stout. After they explain all the events that have taken place since their departure from Briarfork, Drusilla tells them that she agrees it's not just a coincidence, but more evidence is needed before they can accuse someone of Caldera's stature. Bishop catches Drusilla calling him an automa. When he questions her on it, she gives him a brief history of what a battle automa is, and that they were supposed to be extinct. She finds it odd that he was found anywhere near Briarfork. She warns Jade and Marsland that if any of the programming from Bishop's past were activated, that things could go poorly for them. The groups meet back up at the manor and decide to help Gwynton collect the personal effects of Hugh and get his home ready to sell. Gwynton informs the party that Tara has agreed to sell the home for him, but seems like she is frustrated with dealing with such things in her district. They drop the key off to Tara and head back home. The party begins to discuss heading to Smyrna to confront Caldera when two tabaxi with bows drawn step from the shadows. A third tabaxi, Seamus, calls down to Jade and informs the party that Jade is to be taken into custody for deserting his tribe. The tabaxi have been searching for Jade for some time and heard from District Manager Restus that someone matching Jade's description had purchased a home from him in Candor's Keep. Jade apologizes to both groups and turns himself over to the tribe. Our adventurers inform the tabaxi that evil has taken hold of these islands, and even though Jade's methods may have been reckless, that his heart was in the right place. As Jade is escorted out of the house, the party is left to ponder their next move. Please join us every Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time as we continue with the adventures of the Shadowspark Chronicles. And as always, we will see you in the dungeon.